All right. My name is Connor Selle, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about my internship with Dunning Capital and Improve Nature. Whoops. Okay, so who is Dunning? Dunning Capital provides investment banking services and financial consulting services to emerging and lower middle market companies. They serve the technology, healthcare, communications, manufacturing, and consumer products industries. And Dunning invests considerably in Improve Nature. Improve Nature, it provides 100% plant-based, all-natural, nutritious, vegan, non-GMO, complete protein that closely replicates the experience of tasting meat. They manufacture and distribute two main products, Nature's Prime and Nature's Meat, made from a single ingredient soy protein concentrate. Their shared goals or mission is to feed the growing population with better protein. And they envision a world in which good quality, healthy, sustainable protein is made available to everyone so that hunger and protein deficiency are eliminated. Improved Nature is found on the belief that small acts can affect the most change in our world. And I saw this come into play actually in pretty much every project we did, such as the vegan jerky project or our vegan pet food project, which seem like very small industries, but can ultimately have a huge effect on climate change and the vegan food industry. In my position, I had three primary roles and responsibilities: research, teamwork, and presentations. So we were normally given a topic or a project, and me and my fellow intern Erna would complete our own individual research. And then every week we would meet and typically go through this research, determine which was the most valuable and which was kind of distracting, and compile a more refined research document. And then we would be tasked with developing some sort of presentation from this research. So the research and then refining that research included teamwork, and then developing the presentations. Me and Erna would work together to develop them and then ultimately present our product. We had three main projects throughout my time. The first one was a vegan jerky pitch deck. It was a pitch to Snack Futures, a smaller section of Mondelez, whom you may know for producing Chips Ahoy, Ritz, Velveeta, and many more companies, that focuses on planet-friendly snacks. The pitch deck included detailed information on target consumers, global markets, the market opportunity, competition, and partnership opportunity. And here are two slides from that pitch deck. And then our second project was a ghost kitchen industry report. We created a detailed industry report on the ghost kitchen industry to help determine whether our products would thrive in these settings. And for those of you who don't know, a ghost kitchen is a professional food preparation and cooking facility set up for the preparation of delivery-only meals. Ghost kitchens feature no indoor dining. Here are two slides from our industry report, which included information on current market statistics, traditional versus ghost kitchens, existing ghost kitchen brands, models for success, and recommendations. Our third project was the vegan pet food market report, which we're continuing to work on and refine. We created a detailed market report on the vegan pet food industry to help determine whether our products would again thrive in these settings. And here are two slides from that market report, which included information on the introduction to the vegan pet food industry, a market overview, information on the competition, meat-based versus plant-based pet foods, and again, our recommendations. I feel that I developed plenty of skills, like a plethora of skills, but much more refined skills in the three roles and responsibilities that I mentioned earlier. Research, determining what was valuable and what was distracting, while also simply finding more reliable sources. I used Dunning's resources and Carolina's resources to develop this research, and oftentimes I had to sift out what was not necessary or distracting and conclude at a more refined research document, which I did with Erna and Chloe, my mentor. Teamwork, communication, and accountability. So as we worked on these projects, these presentations, or our research documents, we had to communicate and make sure that we were all on the same page. And accountability was much more of a factor before those initial meetings, because if you didn't come to your meeting prepared with your information, it kind of put us at a disadvantage because we weren't able to move forward until you kind of took care of your business. And then finally, presentations, communication, confidence, and public speaking, which all kind of come together. But just having to give these presentations in a more professional setting, I feel that I developed much more confidence in my speaking and the way I carry myself, and really realized that the way you carry yourself and the way you present has a tremendous effect on the way the listener or the viewer interprets and understands or even listens to your information at all. And then finally, I feel that I developed a much greater overall sense of professionalism and a greater understanding of the professional world. The senses of accountability and teamwork made me realize that one's commitment and drive usually determine their overall success. And this is evident through the projects that me and Erna worked on together. Um, we had a few smaller projects that we probably didn't focus on as much as these three big ones. And I feel that we developed much greater conclusions from these three big projects that we spent more time and energy on, and also developed more skills and a better understanding of how to complete these sorts of projects for the larger ones that we were more committed to and worked as hard as we could on. And then finally, I would like to say thank you to Dunning and the EcoStudio, Chloe, Brian, Megan, for a productive and meaningful experience.